crisp March morning offers beautiful flying weather because inside, some butterflies are around Nick Wise. It didn't take very long to get to this day, Senior Day, the final day of Pac-10 Conference play. Inside McHale Center, they're all revved up. It's the USC Trojans taking on the Arizona Wildcats. And good morning, everybody. I'm Dave Sitton along with Corey Williams. It's not exactly breakfast at Wimbledon, but certainly an early morning start, unusual indeed. And it's going to be an unusual, eerie feeling for one Nick Wise, the lone senior on Senior Day.
Certainly a lot of emotions for Nick Wise. Kind of like going on the Oprah Winfrey Show with Senior Day. People expect you to cry, but that's okay.
Well, I think they're hoping for tears of joy by the end of the day today. You mentioned Nick Wise final days. It seems that the Arizona coaching staff has been working on changing the guard recently.
There certainly has been a changing of the guard with Arizona, and it's one thing to talk about things changing with guys leaving the roster and guys coming in, but when you actually get to witness the chemistry out on the court, seeing the young guys work well with the older guys, seeing Nick Wise establish that confidence in passing to the younger guys and getting their confidence on a whole new level. And a whole new level is exactly what Kyle Fogg has been playing on. Making big shots for the Wildcats. He's a sophomore. He's had the experience. He's been trusted with the ball, and he's looking to progress and develop this Wildcat team.
And, of course, Kyle, with that magnificent second-half performance on Thursday night, did nothing to dispel those thoughts. All right, we've got quite a show lined up for you today. The stage is set. A matchup so full of subplots, we could win an Oscar tomorrow night. Arizona's ex-coach O'Neal, whose departure from Tucson was awkward to say the least, leads a squad playing a last game, so designated because of the sins of others, featuring 3 players wearing Arizona colors after having briefly been attached to the Cardinal and Gold. The scene is McHale Center. Today's show will be staged in 2 acts. The curtain on Act 1 will rise next. This is the time of year where there's a discussion about postseason honors. There's a couple of very good candidates for the Pac-10 Freshman of the Year, Williams and Moore.
Well, they can have a discussion. It should be a pretty one-sided discussion.
Yep.
I don't think it's even close. Derek Williams.
Well, you and I had a chance to talk to the coaching staff after the Stanford game. Derek Williams is not just a candidate for the Pac-10 All-Freshman team. He's a legitimate candidate for the All-Pac-10 team, period.
You certainly can throw his name in the mix. Anytime coaches design double teams to stop you and the other 9 teams of the conference recognize you as a threat, I think that says it all.
Fogg is a threat as well. Off balance, puts it in. Arizona by 5. And the Trojans want the timeout. 5 minutes, 12 seconds remain in the game. And as John McCain suggested a moment ago, this is a loud, happy place for college basketball.
Kevin O'Neal has seen this so many times before. He knows what's coming, so he calls that timeout. Here you see Kyle Fogg using that ball screen. No one steps up, and Kyle goes all the way to the basket, and then the big guy comes over with his hands up. And Fogg's seen that a million times this season. He gathers himself, he gets his geometry correct, and goes off the glass for 2.
Just dawned on me, we have McCain and now Kyle here, both senators. All right, let's take a look at the freshman scoring leaders all time at Arizona as we look for Derek Williams. He's getting there close. O'Neal Norman, back in the day, could shoot lights out in the WAC before 3-point shots. Then, of course, Sean Elliott. Jared Bayless here just a year. And Derek Williams has written his.
He's definitely stepped up and done a great job for the Cats. He's done it all, and these are high degree of difficulty points. These aren't, no disrespect to Jared Bayless, but he had the keys to the car. He could come down and shoot threes. Derek Williams gets his points 2 at a time, and sometimes around 3 or 4 people. So when you look at the ability and you look at the talent, here he's seeing the double team and spins away from it. You got guys in the NBA that can't do that.
And it's the determination. All right, these guys, as we mentioned at the top of the show, are almost all Trojans. Look at this. Williams at 15. Momo's got 4. Solomon Hill 8. They were all destined at one point to be Trojans. That's 29 of Arizona's 56 points that could be in the Cardinal side of things.
Well, that's like, your girlfriend breaking up with you and you seeing her out with another guy. Right. That hurts. She used to be my girl. These used to be my guys, I guess is what they could be singing over there. But the Cats sticking it to the Trojans here early. And, you know, a lot of times in recruiting, you know, you get a lot of schools chasing the same 1 or 2 players, and where those guys land makes a huge difference in a conference. And for the same money, these guys could be at SC, like you said, playing for the Trojans.
USC with the 1-point advantage. Exactly 2 minutes marked remaining in the game.
Well, Dave, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say,
Nick Wise for 3+1. You said he understood the stage very well. We thought this was like a matinee performance with a couple of acts.
just when you think Arizona has to be careful, Nick Wise takes it on himself to drive, penetrate, get a little bit of contact for and one. No question about that play. He did get bumped. Great body control by the senior. Big shot at the right time for Arizona.
Wise with a three-point shot. That gives him 12 points this afternoon. And a chance to make it 3-1. The 4-point play coming up. Bank it. How about that? Storybook finished. 65-63. They have since ruled it a two-point shot, Corey. So a three-point play for Wise. Nonetheless, Arizona with the two-point advantage. Nice drive to the back. Bucket, what a play. He's had a great day today. Dwight Lewis for the Trojans, 19 points. Back down to the other end. Kyle Fogg is hacked. And it's Nikola Vucevic who thinks, no, I didn't hit. I hit the ball.
If you are Sean Miller, you are holding your breath on this pass. It was a great look for early in the game. However, at that stage, with the Cats tied all up, to put the ball in the air that long of a distance and give it to a guard versus a big man underneath the basket, very fortunate the foul was whistled.
And this loud building becomes a golf course as Kyle Fogg is at the free throw line.
You know, Dave, I don't know if you believe in karma, but they say the ball doesn't lie. I really didn't see much contact on that. I thought that was a clean block by Vucevic, and Kyle Fogg got it to the line. And I still think Kevin O'Neal's owed a call for that Kyle Fogg layup. So
could very well be true.
I would not
Kyle
be surprised.
Fogg with the free throw gives Arizona a 1-point lead. Let's take a look now on our Break Max play of the game while we've got a chance. For more than breaks, complete car care, for more money-saving coupons and a location near you, visit breakmax.com. What else could it be? Just a moment ago, the senior with the two-point shot and the free throw.
I mean, to give you an idea how tough that is, most guys have trouble hitting an 18-foot jumper off a pick, let alone having a guy come from behind and take your legs out. Nick Wise, great concentration, great upper body strength. Garrity thinking he was going to continue all the way to the basket, you know, in hot pursuit. Nick slammed on the brakes, got the contact. Just a heady play by the senior.
You got 10 seconds to go. Here you go. Does he have another miracle in him for his senior year? Wise to Fogg. Fogg, the pressure on the outside. Kyle passing it up off the screen. Fogg is partially blocked. It's a foul! With 0.2 seconds remain, the game is going to be on the shoulders of Kyle Fogg, and it's not going to be a three-point shot. It's going to be 3 free throw shots that will take forever. Trust me.
And the nominees for best athlete in a Saturday afternoon drama.
Okay, Kyle, you did it on Thursday night from three-point range. You just got a three-point foul. 7 of 10 today from the line.
Dave, as a player, I can tell you the first one is the hardest one. The first one is the toughest one. This guy shot 1,000 free throws, millions of free throws in his career from the time he was a kid. The first one's the toughest one.
Vucevic fouled out if we do go overtime. I told you these are going to take a long time.
He used every bit of the rim on that one.
2 seconds. Garrity's going to fire this forever. No, guess what? We're headed to overtime, Senator McCain. You're not leaving anywhere.
And you thought you had drama in your personal life. This is big-time drama unfolding here at McHale Center.
Steel-veined Kyle Fogg coolly, calmly sinks 3. And we're headed to extra time.
And to give you a glimpse into Kevin O'Neal's mindset, he doesn't intentionally foul. He lets his guys pick up full court, and someone does, the cardinal sin, which is foul the shooter. And there you send Kyle Fogg to the line. And the Zona Zoo says it best, we like it Foggy style.
Now don't forget, a moment ago we learned that Nikola Vucevic, they had a pretty good day today for US. He is out of the game. The Wildcats have one player who's got 3 fouls, and that would be Jamel Horn. 5 minutes. This will be Arizona's 4th overtime. What? Of course, with these kids, 4th overtime. I remember Jerry Kindle's 1976 national championship team was dubbed the Cardiac Cats. And I think these kids who weren't even alive then have heard about Jerry Kindle's Cardiac Cats, and they're going to do this to Sean Miller. All right, we're set up again for another Nick Wise thriller. Looking for a screen, gets one from Williams. Nice pickup, though. Nick's going to travel through the middle, put it up, roll it in. Oh! And Kyle Fogg bats away the basketball with 6/10 of a second remaining. SC calls the timeout.
There is still some basketball to play, but if you don't know his name, it is Dominic Giovanni Wise. And he is in the building. Here you see the 2 screens. Nick can't find anything. Crosses over, splits the double team, hop, and at the last second switches to the right scoop finger roll. Just so many different plays all rolled up in one. Nick Wise, a little bit of a gallop step there. Thought they could have called that. But that's that home cook, and Nick Wise, the senior, in the lane with the scoop shot. Gives Arizona the lead with seconds to go.
Well, last week it was the new guard with Momo Jones breaking the hearts of the Stanford Cardinal at Maples Pavilion. Today it may be, if this lead holds up, the old guard.
The old guard sending the young guys out in style for a thrilling win, possible win. What would kill you here is a catch and shoot 3 or a catch and shoot foul. You do not need to do that.
Will inbound for USC. There it is. Up, step, up. Does it go? Nope.
And this one is in the books in storybook fashion. What else can you say about Nick Wise?
Well, when he wrote his name in the history of Arizona basketball, his last appearance in McHale Center will be in capital letters, and it'll say, Wise moved again. The final score for McHale Center in double overtime. Arizona 86, USC 84. Coming up next on FS Arizona, it's Pac-10 women's basketball. Stanford takes on Cal. Everybody, I'm Dave Sitton for Corey Williams. For everybody at IMG and Fox Sports, thanks for watching. See you soon.